We've got the second game of the day here, the CPI Masters from Bloemfontein. Look at their stats there, 76 games, who won 41 of them, lost 29, so not too bad at all. Against Laila Cricket Club from Dhaka, Bangladesh. They ranked number 2 in Bangladesh, 8th in the world, 124 LMS games, 85 wins, just the 34 losses. They won 4 in the last 5. They're ready to go here now. It's clipped to leg for a single. So Laila in the reddish colour. As I'm joined here by Paddy. What would you call the colours of Laila? They're red and maroon, maybe?
I'm not good with colours, but yeah, I'm not. Bright red and red maroon.
Then, eh? Just red. Red and
red. I'll go with red and green. Red for the one team, green for the other.
And CPI Masters in the South African colours. They've got the green and yellow on. A bit of white on the one side. So well bowled there. Abdul Qadir Zilani. Very tidy left arm spinner. As Jesse Adams and Abra Khan out there batting.
Defensively played.
It's always interesting, these early stages, isn't it, Paddy? The Bangladesh guys there, they play a very different style of cricket to the CPI guys. The CPI guys wouldn't have played spin first up ever, I don't think.
Definitely not.
Facing a spinner to start with.
The other thing is they've got a fielder close in, and although it's the second game, it's the first time we see a 4-2 field placing.
Now I've got the regulation cover and then a backward point, and then a deep point and a long off. Oh, that's an inside edge there. A French cut, we'd call it, and then runs away for 4. So first boundary, little bit of luck there for Abra Khan, but he's off the mark with a 4. Not sure it'll fill him with confidence off the inside edge there.
Nah, more matter. I'll take that, thank you.
Yeah. Later, maybe you might tell the guys he just nicely placed it down there, fine leg. And they've got the deep square leg here and a long on. This is the man that I've wanted to see coming on to bowl now. He bowls very quickly. Razul Huda. He's a big, strong lad. He's well over 6 foot. Bowls a heavy ball. And the keeper is a good 15, 16 yards back here. So I'd like to see him off his full run up. Obviously, last man stands just a max 12-metre run up there. But off his full run, I think he'd be a handful. So just getting the field right here. They've got 2 out on square and behind, square on the leg side. Got the third man. Long on, long off, and a deep point. Just moving that man just behind square. So I imagine there's not going to be much tossed up here. It's going to be into the wicket.
Yeah, all our fielders on the boundary. And we start with a wide. That's disappointing.
Anticlimax.
Keeper recovers very well.
Looked like a little loosen or change up there from Razul. So normally gets it through at a good clip. So that one just inside the wide line. Just get himself loose here, finding his rhythm. Just look like he's pulling in his knee there a little. Hope he's adjusting his pants. If he hits, it's trouble. Oh, but he misses, and it could be trouble for the fielder. Mopped up.
And they settle for only the 1 run. Yes, that was close. As you say, if you hit it with wicket directly, batsman would have been out.
actually think maybe threw the wrong end there. He ended up throwing to the the keeper's end, but if he went the bowler's end, it could have been trouble. So just for the right-hander now, that going back to the 4-2, so they've taken the fine leg round to third man. They're bringing the cover in. Oh, sorry. There's two guys. They're not on the field there.
Leg by. Because that ball tied the batsman in a bit of knots. And I want to agree with you, Simon. This man bowls with speed.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Tall, big shoulders. And he gets it through. So Jesse Adams is on strike now. 3 or 4. Abra Khan at the other end.
Again, I suspect leg buys, yes.
And I really want here, Paddy, is a 6 from Khan. So I've got a nice little line lined up already. This one's pushed out.
Gently.
So as with the first game, the first few overs, guys just feeling each other out a little bit cagey, like a boxing match maybe. Just a few little jabs.
You get the feeling that the batsmen are tense. Only 2 balls struck the bat in that over. And neither of them were totally convincing. After 2 overs, 10 runs. Which is not bad.
Zalani just getting Waleed to warm up here, so maybe Huda's going to have a spell, just a 1 over spell. So it's pushed and well done there by Zalani.
Very well recovered. Very well fielded.
Good sportsmanship there. The batsman just saying, sorry, mate, I think I got in your way a bit there, but no harm. The little glove punch. This is tidy here from Laila. Very tidy start.
And a very loud no, don't run.
As you mentioned, it just feels a bit tense.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and again, another dot ball. My knees are starting to jitter here, so I'm also starting to feel a bit tense. I just feel there's something brewing here. Big shot, slog sweep or something.
Change in the field. What is he planning for this last ball?
Oh!
That was excellent bowling.
It's very wide on the crease there. Good call by the umpires. Always angling down, but very good bowling here from Zalani. On that angle, maybe Khan could just look to lap sweep that, but as we say that, Laila just moved that fielder round to fine leg to stop that shot. Oh, and he's got him here. He's got him. I had a great line lined up, but I'll use it for the bowler instead. But a bit of magic there. Abracadabra, and Khan's on his way here. Plum. Low on the pad in front of middle and off, and hitting middle and leg on the angle. And that's the end of Abra Khan. 5 off 11. Just couldn't find his rhythm. The 1-4. Streaky off the inside edge. And LBW to Zalani. So Laila, great start from them. The 30-odd hours of travels not harmed them too much. And they've made a cracking start here at Redham House in Constantia.
It's almost as if one was expecting something to happen. It was either going to be the 6 that you were calling for, but instead we ended up with an LBW. And yes, I agree with you. There's just something tense about this. We've got Dani Pretorius now joining Jesse Adams. He's going to face Walid Crowdery. So only one over from Huda. Ten runs after 3 overs, with a loss of only 1 wicket.
So I just had in my ear here that this bowler's got an interesting action, Walid Chowdhury. So it could mean anything, Rifat, but we'll find out here. But I'm expecting something now. But a wide to start. Swinging it, just indicating there from the bat that he's just swinging it into the lefty. I don't know what he was appealing for there. Straight off the bat for a single. So around the wicket now. Over the wicket to the right-hander. So we're expecting to see that shape again. They just bring the man from point in a little to cover. Just got to make sure he hits that hard length though. Anything that's able to be cut is probably going to be 4. Got a third man as well. So if you saw Dani Pretorius' stats pop up there, he's a handy cricketer. Oh, wow. Bit of extra pace on that one, Paddy, and straight through.
Lovely Yorker. Well, I'm looking at it from the side, but that looked like a great Yorker. No?
Oh, just length ball, but just
Length.
too quick. I don't think he expected to swing away, and it's just gone straight on, chopped on into the base and middle.
Did that have some swing in the air? Because that confused the batsman totally.
I think he was expecting it to go away, but it just went straight on in the end. It just cramped him up. Looked like he was angling to cut, but maybe his mate's done him there. His mate told him it swung big on the first one. He was looking for it. No one didn't move at all. It only moved off his bat onto the middle stump.
Preempted which shot he was going to play and then received the ball they had to do the total opposite to.
I think so. Maybe that they're moving the guy from deep point to cover. Just put it in the back of the mind for the batsman there. Just he thought, I'm going to get some runs here, but he's on his bike back to the pavilion.
Great captaincy. Keeping the batsman thinking, confused.
Well, the captain will claim it as great captaincy anyway. That's the joy of being captain. When things go well, you can say you're the one who sorted it out, but not so much when it's on the other foot.
Mas Khan now on strike, facing Walid Crowdery. Third ball of the 4th over. 12 runs for 2 wickets so far.
Oh.
Straight through.
Tell you what, Walid gets it through at a decent pace as well. He's got a slightly unorthodox action. He's a bit jittery in his run-up, but it gets it through. No one down leg though. He's keeping the umpire on his toes there as well. Did that one get any pat on the way through, sir? Nope. So 15 for 2 here in the 4th.
Excellent bowling. $15 for 2 after 4. Jesse Adams still there, 5 runs from 7 balls. Mars Khan has just joined him, 3 runs from 3 balls. And is that Huda? Huda has come back into the bowling attack. Will be his second over. Only conceded 3 runs from his first over.
It's good move here, I think. Keep the pressure on. Ooh, as we said, though, he throws one down leg. 15 for 2 after 4. Projected score 75. I think they'll get more than that, but they just need to find a partnership here.
Yeah, just get rid of the initial jitters. One feels. That was better. They're going to go for 2. It could be in trouble. Oh, makes it home safe. Good running.
That's what they need, though, I think, Paddy. If you've got to build a partnership, it starts with the rotation of strike, 1s and 2s. Put some pressure on the bowler. Make him do something different. You might get a loose one that you can get for 4. And then all of a sudden you start to feel good about yourself. Oh, as long as he doesn't run himself out here.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll need to sort out their communication. You can't afford that.
No.
Just as we were saying, they're doing the right thing. Put pressure on the fielders as well. No, you don't want to run out.
No. This one clipped to leg. So good from Jesse. I think just got to get on the front foot there. The guy's looking to go full with a bit of swing. Just commit forward. Just ride it. Get the singles. Maz Khan on strike now. Another lefty.
Ouch.
So that's a big wide, that one. The second one for the overs. That's 3 runs to the total there. As a batsman, you love those at 3 or even better is the 3 that goes through the keeper for 4. So you just get a nice little 7 off the one ball with no risk.
Oh, that's why we love LMS, isn't it? Got a bit better bat on that.
Of course, here at the Game 2 of the 2023 LMS World Champs, live here from Cape Town. We're at the beautiful Redham House, Constantia. A lovely, lovely cricket ground, lovely school. You just look at the view there on the wide shots. Got the mountains and the few vineyards up the slope there. As a local, Paddy, I imagine great place to live.
They say if you can survive 3 consecutive winters, you'll never leave Cape Town. And yes, I have many friends that happen. Our summers are amazing. Our winters not so good. But yes, in summer you just need to love this place.
How cold does it get in the winter?
We don't go to the negative temperatures. Seldom. I think this past winter we once reached a minimum of 6 degrees.
Well, that's nothing. That's a summer's day in England.
But the thing is, it rains 24/7. And I literally mean 24/7. You wake up, it's raining. You go for tea, it's raining. You go for lunch, it's raining. You go home, it's raining. You can't get anything dry. Everything is sopping wet. And it's just a drizzle. It's not hard rain. But it just doesn't stop.
Oh, well, we're blessed with this beautiful weather today, and, well, hopefully, fingers crossed for the rest of the week. It's another wide there from Waleed.
This is disappointing.
Yeah, he just lost his radar a little bit there. He started superbly. But it's the two lefties. He definitely looks more comfortable bowling right arm over. Around the wicket is, with his action, I think he's just struggling a bit to cross over and drive it towards the stumps there.
Got hold of that. That's going to go for... Is it fielder going to get there? Yes!
And a bit of intent there from CPI. Saw the length ball. He picked the gap. Didn't quite time it, but he got it enough for 2. So Maz Khan 10 off 9 now. Jesse Adams 9 off 11. And again in the gap, but this one will be cut off again. A little fumble, but saves 2.
Safely through for 2.
The final baller, Waleed Chaudhry, second over here. 28 for 2 in the 6th. Laila Cricket Club in the ascendancy at the moment.
Oh,
Maz Khan's got to be careful of his shoulders and back there if he keeps swinging that hard.
I almost wanted to suggest if he connected that to the ball would have ended up in London.
Well, we definitely would have ended up in the US Embassy anyway.
Definitely. 6 overs, 28 runs, 2 wickets down.
Just check the score from the other game over at Camps Bay. We've got the Bouchers of Bow Desert up against Daxina Destroyers from Joburg. The Bouchers batting first. They're 46 for 3 in the 8th. Matt Turnbull not out 9 off 10. Michael Bailey not out 14 off 11. So Sachin Govender picked up the wickets there. And there was a unfortunate run out as well. So this is now Naved Rana on to bowl. Oh, Shahabuddin, I think is his name, but they call him Rana. Clips to leg by Jesse. So I think Maz Khan, he'll be looking to take down Rana here if he gets anything tossed up. There we go.
And he's taken that home. 6.
Great shot there by Maz. We said he was swinging hard. He's got a bit of air there from Rana, and he clubbed that straight. And it's gone through the fence down there into the water tanks here. And I think if I was a skip here, I'd be telling Rana he needs to bowl a bit flatter, a bit quicker to Maz here. Make him cut. Don't want to be giving him length because he strikes it hard. The guy's just fetching the ball down there. There's a bit of a drop off as you go off that side. It goes down the slope. A bunch of water tanks, and I saw it just bounce off one of those down there. So hopefully stayed this side anyway. But we've got a spare ball for now, so we'll carry on. There we go. A bit flatter and work square.
Well played.
Flat that one. Oh, he's got away with that, I think. That could have been hit anywhere, but he's found a fielder at third man. Looking forward to the next game as well, Paddy, with the Rebels from Joburg. They're a very strong side. They're taking on a team from England. And again from Maz.
All the way.
Too much air there from Rana. It's gone down into the net practice area here.
I suggest we fetch another ball. Umpire's already got it. Yes, the Rebels they're a formidable team. They've been in contention to win these tournaments on a number of occasions, so one will expect them to give us a show.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, the third of the Blum team CPI Challengers, they were semi-finalists last year as well, so there's a lot of strong South African sides here. These two Bangladesh sides you've seen so far, very, very strong. And then you've got the Delhi Lions, who won this morning against Oosh. So a lot of strong teams here. Of course, Masagami, the defending champs. And we've got the last game of the day. Looking forward to that as well. Royal London CC. They've got big Hendrik Kruger in their side. He hits a long ball.
Zilani. Bowling to Adams. Calls it around to point. Just one run.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing Hendrik play later. He's a very proud Englishman. So Zilani to continue here. Mazkhan, this could be caught.
Is he yes, it does. Well, great catch. Great catch.
Right off the toe of the bat, that one. Straight up. Floated on the wind. Might have made it, but just pulls up and a nice catch. I think that's Mustahid out there. Very safe pair of hands. Spotted himself up. Worked out where the rope was and comfortably a yard or two inside. So at the end of Mazkhan, he provided a few fireworks, but couldn't take it deep. 25 off 15 with the 2 sixes. So CPI just struggling, just partnerships. They just can't get a 40-odd run partnership. That's what they need just to get themselves up there. We saw in the first game that par's probably around that 160, 170 mark. Gave himself plenty of room, but low on the bat. Hit it dead straight. And comfortably passed out there. So another wicket down.
And we now have Eddie Engelbrecht coming in, taking the strike. Third ball of Zulani's third over. 44 for 3. Standing deep in his crease.
Jesus, a good ball there by Zulani. They've been very impressive with the bowling, especially the spinners, haven't they, Paddy? Just really haven't missed their spots. Nothing loose, just angling it in. Look at that, 2 for 7 in his third over with a maiden. You don't see many maidens in LMS, let alone at the World Champs.
And another dead ball.
So hello to everyone watching on here. Drop us a comment. Let us know if you've got any questions, or let us know where you're watching from, who you think will take the chocolates here. I'm sure a few of the guys from Bloemfontein will be tuning in, as will a lot of the guys from Dakar. It's about early afternoon in Bangladesh, and I think about 3:30 or so. Of course, a work day in Bangladesh. They have their Fridays and Saturdays off, work Sunday to Thursday. I'm sure the guys will be phones under the desk in the office.
But again, just to confirm, excellent bowling from Zilani. Only 8 runs from 3 overs. We now have Huda, who's back in the attack, bowling to Jesse Adams.
I think Adams has been given the role here to really anchor this innings. He's 13 off 16. He'd probably like to be a bit quicker than that, but he's just doing his job, getting off strike. And we've got Eddie, I'm going to call him Eddie the Eagle Engelbrecht out here to add a bit of firepower. Hitting with the wind at the moment. So they need to really capitalise on this, but it's been an excellent bowling from Laila. Oh, jeez. Squared him right up there. Hands followed right across that ball. Another single. So Laila will be pretty happy with this, I think, Paddy. Just ticking it off in singles at the moment. Our CPI, not too many boundaries since Maz Khan hit those 2 sixes, so they'll be content. Anything under 140, I reckon they'll fancy themselves to chase quite comfortably.
Definitely. Only 3 boundaries in this innings.
Oh! Nearly saw Johnny Bairstow there. He just stood out of his crease and the keeper had a little underarm. Oh, this one's nicked, but fine. To third man for a single.
Much better over from Huda. Only 3 runs from that over. We're now, after 9 overs, we're 49 runs for 3 wickets. And yes, Simon, I want to agree with you. They need to up this run rate.
Yeah. One more over hitting with the wind, so it's always difficult because you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't. But if they don't try and get a couple of bounds, I feel they're a bit short with the wind. But obviously, if you take it on and get out, then it's big trouble. So precarious situation here for Jesse and Eddie to try and navigate. That's why we love cricket, isn't it, Paddy? As always, it's more of a mental game than anything, trying to think your way through the situation. It'll be very easy if it was just like baseball and just trying to whack every ball for a home run.
Yes, there's quite a lot of aspects you need to take into consideration. Quite right. You can't just swing and miss. Because often when you swing and you miss, your wickets go down.
Wow. Definitely, as we see a new bowler here, Sheikh Cameron Hafiz onto bowl. Looks like another spinner. Left armer again. There's a plethora of left arm spinners here for Laila.
Played that shot. Adams played that shot with a little bit more confidence.
Just finding his rhythm here.
Offside fielders coming in.
I like this tactic. It's quite an easy shot to just push it into the covers for one, but they're saying if you want to score, you got to hit it through me. And it's brought them success so far. So Eddie Engelbrecht just moving around the crease a little bit there, and Fizz just paused. Going forward, around, and straight up. Going, it'll drop safely. Couple of bounces to that man. That ball right into the teeth of the breeze there, so it doesn't carry to the fielder.
And quite correct. Moving up the fielder and closer almost forced that missed shot.
Quicker this time. And clipped away. Looking for two. I don't think that... Oh, they're going to go. Could be trouble, especially bowler's end. Oh, fumble. Fumble. The bowler, he wasn't quite in the right spot there to take that. He was just stood back a little bit from the stumps. So, a good running in the end. It was risky, but pays off. So, just bringing that man in a few to try and stop the two, I think. They kept him back. Oof. Not the best throw to the bowler there from Waleed.
Yeah,
So Eddie starts very deep in his crease and he kind of goes a bit of a step across and then forward. He's pushing the man back now. Probably right. Last ball over. Just get out the over. Only the 5 off it so far, so just get out. Don't mind if there's a single. So Eddie goes... But interesting, he's kind of sideways with the front foot back across. And then that one's cracked out to cover. Probably two's coming back.
Going for two.
Easy two in the end.
Fielder a bit slow there.
And underarmed in as well. I'm not sure why, but I don't think Hafiz was too happy there. I'd heard the come on Waleed shout from the bowler. No harm. There's only cost an extra run. So 10 overs down now, 56 for 3. Paddy, do you want to give us a little recap of the first 10 overs there? Your thoughts?
They started off slow. Then for a moment there I thought Jesse Adams and Mark Khan got the ship steady. But I need to take my hat off. The Laila Club, they moving their fielders around and not keeping everything the same. They're not just in a groove, so they've caused the batsmen to doubt themselves. And I don't think this 56, they're going to need to work hard to get to 140 or 150, which might be a competitive score. As you said, the previous match, 126. What was it? 126?
That's well short.
Well short of. It was chased down within 15 overs.
She's a new bowler here, Abul Hussain. Left armour, and that's a nice looking shot there from Adams.
And all the way.
So I think Laila have given this quite a bit of thought with the ends of the bowlers. It's rare, obviously, Seamer coming on for his first over in the 11th over, but just a little bit too much width there from the left armour. And cut away. So they've blocked that gap there now. So they've got the deep backward point and then a third man, but there's a huge gap in the covers. So a ball's just got to be careful with his length here. He can't... if he bowls anything wide, he's going to get slapped through the covers for another 4. So he's got to go back for length, on off stump, I think. And cut away to that man at third man. Now they'll just see what tactics they do for the right-handed Eddie Engelbrecht. It's going to come a left arm around to the righty. And they've got deep square, long leg, third man, deep point, wide-ish long off and a long on. A pretty standard field for a seamer in this format. This one's pushed into the covers. Just settle for one there. I thought for a second they were going to go for 2, but just wasn't quite enough pace on it.
And that ball struck very high up in the bat.
Engelbrecht, you wouldn't say he's got a conventional stance or technique there with the bat. He clears the left leg early there and then kind of comes one step forward as well.
Almost like he does a dance in the crease.
Oh, this one's cut away. Oh, well done by the fielder on the half volley to him. He manages to parry it down for one.
Excellent fielding. Last ball of the over.
Slow ball. That's not the delivery. That's not the delivery. And hit away through the covers for four. Don't think he thought that one through, especially with no one in the covers. Short, slow ball, and Eddie could hit it anywhere he wanted to.
And you heard he got hold of that ball very well. So, at the end of the 11th over, 67 runs for 3 wickets. Eddie Engelbrecht, 10 runs off 7 balls. Jesse Adams, 25 runs off 25 balls.
Jesse's got himself going now. He was a little bit slow to start with, but a couple of boundaries, and he's just keeping it ticking. If they can get up to 130, 140.
Abdul Hussain bowled the previous over. We now have Sheikh Hafiz bowling his second over. 7 runs off his first over. A little high in the context of this game. Right arm spin.
Nice from Jesse there. Little forward push and nice and late and just runs it away off the face.
And a correction there. It's left arm spin, not right arm. Got hold of that nicely. Yes, all the way. That is Eddie Engelbrecht's second fall. Are they going to go for 2? No, settle for 1. And that was close. They succeeded in getting their 2 runs. The ball return seemed to have hit the keeper in an awkward spot on the leg. Last ball of the over.
It almost looked like a seam of that one out the front of the hand.
Yo.
Just straight through. The cut was on but missed out. So good bowling there from Hafiz. So 75 for 3 after 12. Under par at the moment, but 8 overs left. They'll be looking to get it up. 150 I think they've got to be aiming for. 140 feels short. Just the wicket looks like it's really flattening right out here.
8 runs off that previous over. But one feels they'll have to maintain 8 runs, get closer to 10 runs and over, if they want to stand any chance of defending or posting a defendable total.
8, 9 and over at the minimum, I think, here. But we'll see how we go.
Shard hurry. Walid back in the attack. 10 runs from his previous 2 overs. 1 wicket.
I think he gets it through quicker than the batsman expect here. He's got a bit of a interesting action. It's a little bit arms and legs, but gets it through.
Not happy with the batsman moving around too much.
That's twice that the bowlers have pulled out there. Eddie's just putting them off there and they're stopping, and then he's giving him the thumbs up in the end there, but he is very confused to begin with there.
But he's deep in his crease to start off with.
And then that clears the front left leg like that, like he's going to walk away, but then he just steps back into it. So I've not seen it before, but he's looked handy with the bat, so it obviously works for him. So 10 and 0 from here gets them to 155, Paddy. I think that's got to be the target. 8 and overs, 139. So 139 short, but 155 is a decent score, I think. This one's punched off the gloves. That's Walid just found his rhythm, that one. That just feels like it looks 1 or 2 yards quicker than the previous deliveries, doesn't it? Oh,
I can't help but feel that the bowlers are in full control of this match.
Yeah, agreed.
CPI will need to pull out a rabbit out of the hat or something.
Haven't seen them bowl yet, but just do feel it's a bit short. Walked at him now and nicely run away.
Fielder down there, returning to the keeper. 1 run.
Now over at Camps Bay, looks like the Bowie Bouchers, or Bouchers of Bow Desert as they're called now, they're putting up a bit of a fight here. 120 for 4 in the 16th over. Craig Watmore 23 off 10. Michael Bailey got 50 off 32. And they're looking good over there, the Bouchers of Bow Desert, up against Daxini Destroyers. Oof. That one into the thigh pattern. I tell you what, Eddie Engelbrecht wasn't backing up there. He had to get on his horse there to make it home. And that's hurt Jesse Adams. That's quick from Walid. He's limping. He's got the dead leg on there. Never a nice feeling.
"13 overs completed, 77 for 3.
Did you play a bit of cricket when you were growing up, Paddy? Not much. More of a spectator.
Strange enough, I've never played cricket.
Okay.
But loved cricket. Before the days that they gave us all these stats on the TV, people used to go to the pub with me with my sheets of paper, and I used to tick off the runs and the balls on my pieces of paper. And the joke was, when Paddy frumbled up his piece of paper, you knew we lost. Yes, and then I saw the ad for umpire for LMS here locally, many years ago, and got involved and never looked back.
Oh, awesome. Saeed Mustahid saying into the attack there, as we saw his stats before, 160 LMS games. He was picked as the captain of the Bangladesh side for the 2018 World Series, which was held in England. Unfortunately, the team weren't able to make it in the end, but he'll be back again for the World Cup in Kenya, which is in June. So looking forward to that. I've not been to Kenya before, so looking forward to getting up there. In Nairobi. Quite a few of these players will be eyeing up a spot in the team. I'm sure that the South African team will be very strong there, and the Bangladesh team, well, just based on what we've seen so far, will also be very strong. This one's in the gap, but I think the fielder's going to get there. Yeah, they both converge.
They're going for two.
Problems. Wrong end. Could be a third. No, Eddie. There's no way Eddie can make it. But he's going for it though.
Oh my word!
Eddie. No, Eddie, the Eagle Engelbrecht, he was flying there, and he's on his haunches. He might need to be flown off the pitch later.
That's putting my all into the game. He's not the fastest runner. How did he pull that off?
He's run a 3 there, but he's actually probably run more like 75 metres because he ran about 10, 15 metres past after the second. But they make it in the end, so nice work there by CPI. Need a bit more of that. A few more 2s and 3s with the odd boundary. So could be 2 again if they run hard. Oh, Jesse wants it, but I think Eddie said no. Thanks, mate. I'm good now.
Yeah, I think we ran too much the previous ball.
So Jesse Adams 32 off 32, Eddie 17 off 14. I think one of the issues here for Eddie is Jesse's probably about 10 or so years his junior, so he's got slightly fresher legs. So maybe, I don't want to speak too soon, but maybe carrying a little less clip drift in the stomach area there. This one's pushed into the covers. Eddie looking. Oh, Eddie's right. He's been done there. He turned blind. That was a problem, Paddy. You saw it. Eddie turned the wrong way. He was looking over at the mountains, looking at the beautiful view, and not looking where the ball was. You see it here from the side-on angle. Nice shot by Jesse. They take off.
And that was the classic yes-no.
Yeah. Jesse turned the right way, but Eddie turned the other way. He was looking, and then he didn't see where the ball was, and he's not even in the picture frame there. I think Tulani at square leg was closer than Eddie was there. So, unfortunately, another wicket goes down here. 83 for 4. Arbaz Khan coming to the crease.
They didn't need that.
No, they just started to get themselves going a little bit. Look there, there's been 4 dot balls in the last 10. Not the time of the innings for dot balls. So Mustir Hussain finishing off his first over. And I think Laila will be wanting to peg CPI to under 120 here if they can. Of course, we're here on LMS TV 1. Got the 3-camera production here at Redham. And over at Camps Bay High School, LMS TV 2 if you want to watch that game. Single. So the Aussie team, the Bouchers of the Bow Desert, up against the Johannesburg team, Daxina Destroyers. And here we've got Laila Cricket Club from Dhaka, Bangladesh, up against CPI Masters from Bloemfontein in the Free State.
And at the end of 14 overs, we are 84 for 4. Although the runs weren't coming fast, one had the idea that CPI was starting to settle in Eddie and Jesse, and then we had that unfortunate misunderstanding. Well, Jesse 33 runs or 33 balls. He will have to guide Arbaz Khan, and they need to build a good partnership if they want to put up any
I agreed. I mean, Jesse's only hit the one boundary here, Paddy, so he's been good at getting off strike and picking up the ones, but he just hasn't been able to find the boundary. And the other end, the guys just haven't really been good at clearing the rope or finding it. As another one goes down. That's so well bowled by Zolani. He's been superb here with the ball. Top of middle stump. 3 for 8 in his 4th over. I see a replay now, but he just pushed that one through, just slid on with the arm. Not much turn on offer, and hits middle and leg. And that's the end of Arbaz Khan. 1 off 2, bowled by Zolani. So CPI Masters just falling into the mire here. And Zolani, the chief destroyer, 3 off 8 in his 4th over. That's unbelievable figures.
Economy 2.5.
Pick got a maiden as well.
And that's CPI's problem, that 2.5 economy. Zolani, excellent, outstanding bowling. And that was the first ball of his last over. Keeper just helping the batsman with the padding.
Just missing leg, I fancy. It was close though. Umpire Kirtley thought about it.
Leg by.
If your hams are busted, I think he's probably nervous as that. The ones that look down at the umpire. Oh, jeez.
Are they going to? At least this time the communication is better. That was a clear no coming from Jesse.
That's out there. Back pad down. He's looking to cut. Just sliding on. There's no spin on offer there. Just sliding on. It's hit the top of his pad. Bent. We'll see it on the replay here. Yeah, that looks pretty close for me. Angled in. Impacts. Just on the edge of off stump there. Sliding and definitely hitting the wickets. And umpire Kirtley says, I think he's... Harms was trying to say outside off stump there, but umpire Kirtley shakes his head, doesn't agree. And on his way, 4 for 9 for Zolani. 1 ball to go. Can he get his 5-wicket haul here? What do you think, Paddy? Where's your money? I fancy him.
I'm not going to say it's a safe bet because this is LMS after all. But you can't help but wish it upon him. Because yes, his bowling has been exceptional. It's only the second match, but he's by far the best player I've seen today. Best bowler I've seen today. Well, the figure says it all, eh?
Yeah, 4 for 9 in his 4th. So here we go. 5-wicket haul on offer. Can he do it? The crowd are hushed. Anticipation. It's against the number 8 batsman as well, Lawrence de Vet.
Facing his first ball.
Oh!
That was so close.
He started to turn to appeal and his head went in his hands. But what a spell from Zolani there. 4 for 9 off 4 overs.
Exceptional bowling.
It's not often when the ball's not turning a lot that you'd say that the spinner's been by far the best bowler on show, especially with the grass on the pitch, but he's been unreal. Hasn't bowled a single bad delivery.
His length and line has been exceptional.
Yeah, and thinking back now, the only 4 he got hit for was the inside edge in the first over that ran away for 4. So he's only actually gone for 6 runs apart from that 1 ball streaky boundary. So unreal there from Zalani. CPI Masters 87 for 6 here. Jesse Adams carrying his bat so far. He must hit. Oh! Another one goes down. It looked like a chop on. Just the vet looked to leave, and I think he's just played it on and clipped the top of leg. He went to leave that. I don't know. I'm not sure why. I was always hitting the stumps, and he's just ended up playing it on. So the vet fortunately troubles.
What did he want to do with it?
I'm not sure. He just didn't read the line there at all. Wide on the crease, angling in, and very late leave, maybe on length, but it was always a dicey one, and he's played it on.
Can't help but feel that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit. And we have last man stands.
Yeah.
Not often that you see that in a tournament.
Especially from this crowd. Jesse Adams, he opened the batting, faced the first ball, and he's going to face, one way or the other, he's going to face the last ball this innings. He's 34 not out. But he'll be happy with that. So I hope he's fit, Jesse, because he's got a lot of running to do if he wants to get this score up. He's either got to go 4-6 or run some 2s.
And as you pointed out, he's only hit 1-4. So where's the runs going to come from?
Well, there'll be another 4.
Oh, that's where they're going to come from.
Yeah. So
4 runs.
Not the most conventionally. He's looking to hit it through extra cover for 4, but he's got it through first slip for 4. But you take him any way you can. Unfortunately for him, this is live stream, so he can't say that he blazed that one through the covers. Ooh, nope. Another dot. Nice work by Musterhid. Gets the hand out. Oh, he's going to go for it. Oh, this could be problems here. Oh, fumble. That was a clean throw.
We're going to have some excitement, I see. 2 runs, well done. Everybody is under pressure.
He's going again. He'll make this one. I reckon he makes this one.
Yeah.
It was a great weight there. It was a perfect weight on that shot. Just got it about 30 yards, 35 yards from the bat, make the fielder do the work, and he's comfortably back there. I hope his mates have got some water for him here because he's going to be blowing. He's got at least 7 mates in the dugout who can run out to him so they can take it in turns. I want him to get his 50 here. He's been the rock really for CPI Masters.
Yes, I agree with you. One wants him to get his 50. Walid Chadbury taking the 17th wicket, 17th over after 16 overs, 96 for 7. Jesse Adams on his own, 43 runs from 39. Let's see what this over brings us.
Ooh, heavy ball again from Chowdhury. He's bowled a nice pace here. If Chowdhury gets any short to him, I fancy Jesse. He's just practicing that shot there around the corner. There's a very fine leg, and then a man about 10 yards off the rope, dead on square. So anything deep backward square, you can probably get it for 4 or 6 outs with the breeze. Oh, trouble.
Oh, yes.
Trouble. I think he
ouch.
Misread that one, you'd say.
Yeah, that was never on.
especially throwing to the shorter end there. If he got that to long off, then maybe.
And I think the other thing wrong with it was the fielder was much closer to the keeper.
Yeah, and with a bullet arm, it would seem. If he gets a nice hand and a nice few handshakes and a clap from the fielding side, they appreciate that he's put in the hard yards there and got his team some semblance of a total here. It's very short, I think, but you never know. You've seen crazy things happen in cricket over the years.
Well, I'm sure, as cricket players would tell us, CPI is going to turn around and say, scores are on the board, you still have to get it.
Exactly. So see how we go. We're going to have a little break, but in the meantime, we might just get through the batting and bowling cards. We can have a look here. So Jesse Adams run out the last man, 43. He's the main contributor. Abra Khan, no magic from him. Dane Pretorius, first ball duck. Maz Khan hit a couple of nice sixes, but couldn't get going. Got caught on the deep. Eddie Engelbrecht looked good, and then a fortunate run out when he turned blind. Arbaz Khan, Hamza Abbas, and Lawrence the Vet didn't add a lot, 2 off 6 between them. But Jesse Adams, the mainstay there, as they got to 96, all out in the 17th over. Paddy, do you want to talk us through the bowling card once it comes up? I'm just going to go for a quick refreshment break.
Yeah, and if we look at it from the top down, Zilani at the top, exceptional bowling. 4 overs, 1 maiden, 4 wickets for only 10 runs. Exceptional. Then we had Huda, bowled 3 overs, conceded 14 runs, economy rate of 4.67, not bad at all. Wally Chaudhary caused some excitement from time to time. 11 runs conceded off 3.2 overs, 1 wicket. Uden didn't do so well. Only bowled 1 over, went for 15 runs, but it was taken off. The same for Hussain, who bowled 1 over, went for 11 runs, and was taken off. Hafiz, just 2 overs cost 15 runs, and Hussein's 2 overs cost 16 runs, but at least he also got a wicket. Yes, I think this is going to be a difficult one to defend. Some lovely background of Table Mountain Range behind us. You can see the embassy there on the right hand side under the trees. Lovely field. And we will be back with you as soon as the second innings starts.
Simon coming back. There's some biltong for Simon.
Okay.
I got you some biltong, bud.
Oh, thanks, bud.
So you can enjoy the Afrikaner tradition. Since we are deep British.
So the players just heading back out to the middle here. The two Laila batsmen. We'll get their names in a bit, but CPI Masters got a lot to do with the ball here. Just 96 on the board in the first innings. Bowled out in the 17th over. Some incredible bowling from the Laila side. Waleed Chowdhury and Zalani got 5 between them. So Kafaluddin and Abul Hussain. Abul's just got the cap on. And Kaful's got the helmet on. He'll take the first ball. And Dane Pretorius. Ball in hand. Here at the beautiful Redham House School in Constantia. Lovely view of the mountains. A few vineyards up there on the side of the mountain. Some lovely houses. The American Embassy to our right here. And it's a picturesque spot for a game of cricket. And we're here at the 2023 World Champs in Cape Town. And first ball, the second innings of the second match. And a very nice looking defensive shot from Kaful. Nice start from Dane there. So it's great to see these two varying tactics and team here. Laila opened with spin. The Blum boys doing what they normally do, opening with the seamers, bowling a heavy ball. This one's pushed away, probably just for one. My co-commentator Paddy's just stepped out for a second to freshen himself up. But I might get 10 minutes of power here from our third commentator. He sat there eagerly awaiting. Hendrik Kruger will get him in for a little stint. Lovely guarded away again there from Dane Pretorius.
Welcome back, Simon. Welcome to South Africa. The last time I saw you was in Malaysia.
Buddy, we get around, don't we? A few trips here and there.
Oh, good ball.
Ooh, nearly rolling back in the stumps there. I think Udin was nervous there for a bit. He looked around, but thankfully just going away down to the leg side.
I have to say, Donnie's got a little bit of a funny action. Hard to pick up if you're a batsman.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, looks an experienced bowler. He's probably a bit longer in the tooth than some of the guys in the team, but he's gets it through.
Oh, but what a beautiful day it is in Cape Town. Like you commented earlier, beautiful view, mountains at the back, green fields. I have to say, Redham properly prepped the field.
Oh, wicket looks superb. There's a bit of grass coverage on there, but that grass is just browning off nicely as the day's going by. Wicket's flattening right out. And we haven't seen any big scores yet, but it's been more to disciplined bowling. In the first innings, Heritage would have been on for a big total if they had more to chase there in the first game. And Laila here just chasing 94 more off 95 balls. But a steady start as we see Arbaz Khan.
Something you don't see on the camera is the wind blowing from the back. It's got a lot to do with the reason that there's not a lot of big scores on the boards yet.
Yeah, very true. Not as windy as yesterday, mind you, but still a steady breeze, just where we're sat on the side. If you look at the side camera, it's left to right, but as you're looking now, it's blowing probably over the bowler's right shoulder as he's running in towards that fine leg boundary for the left-hander. So it should help him shape the ball into the lefty.
Steaming into ball. Solid defense. Ball's a good line, good length. Not too short, not too full. Getting it on the right spot should restrict batsmen to a lower score.
I think that's the key. We didn't see it much from the CPI hot shots in the first game, but CPI Masters got to learn from that. It's all about consistency. Make the guys come try and hit you. Don't give them any freebies. As we say that though, he's just bowled the wides.
Should we get some speakers out here and play it towards the field? Guys from Bloemfontein only had a 4-hour trip coming in. Guys from Laila, almost 2 days flying in.
Yeah, long travel for the Laila guys. About 30 odd hours via Saudi Arabia, I think, and then on to Joburg and then down here. Oh, and down leg again. That's an expensive one. So second wide or no ball in the over. There's 3 runs, so that's just freebies really. They can't afford that when they're only defending a smallish total here.
Can't have the extras be the top batsman for the day.
Yeah, agreed. So, but that's the beauty of the left-right hand combination at the top, isn't it? The guys like Arbaz are probably going to be away swing bowlers to the right hand. They've just got to keep it tight there to the lefties. Someone's pushed into the cover. They're looking for 2. Sends it back though. There's great fielding down there on the boundary.
Never underestimate the power of knowledge. Comes with years of experience.
Speaking from your own experience there.
I'm not that old yet. Should be in pension in the next 20 years.
Nice shot there into the covers. Just be 1 again.
I have to say the green field makes the orange ball look good. Good shot. On the front foot, proper drive. Good fielding there on the boundary.
That's one thing that you'll never get from the guys from Bloem is they'll never take a backward step there. So they'll still fancy themselves to give this a good shake. But Laila, got to say, are in charge at the moment. 10 for naught after 2. Kafaluddin 4 off 6. Abul Hussain 6 off 5. Arbaz Khan 7 off his first over. But now we're back to Dane Pretorius.
Going to steam in for his second over. Let's see if he's got some extra surprises for us. A little bit of a funny bowling action, but should do the trick. Short. Pull.
Ooh, great shot.
Beautiful shot. That's a boundary. 4 runs. That's the problem with this pitch. Too short, it's going to be gone. Too full, gone.
Yeah, that's a good
You
wicket.
need to hit the right spot on the deck.
I agreed that the groupings are important here. Just hitting that top of off spot. Just traditional cricket bowling line and lengths.
Let's see if he can recover.
Oh,
Edge.
full. It's gone all the way as well. All the way for 6. Jeez, that's unlucky.
Unlucky.
No luck as a bowler there. That's a good delivery. Full outside off. Gets the full shot from Udin, but it's flown away over the third man boundary for 6.
I think it got carried by the wind.
Yeah, definitely. That's the one thing about the wind there. I think they're going to go for the spare ball here. The ball's just gone through the fence there, I think, and towards the US Embassy. Let's see if Joe Biden will throw that one back for us. This one's flicked again in the gap. Running away. Well done by the fielder.
Check the arm. Oh! Good fielding.
I tell you what, that wasn't far for direct hit, and that would have been curtains if that hit.
Might be two or three fielders short, but that was almost a runner.
Cracking game here. It's just batsmen getting some good intent. Runs flowing freely.
Oh, good bowling. Full Yorker. Blocked it. Defended his stumps. Looks like Donnie's recovering. He's got one more ball left. Let's see if he can recuperate on a good ball that was edged. Short ball that was pulled. Almost a run out. This is quite a good over.
Oh, that's high.
Picked it up.
That's safe, though. That's going to fall
Check
safely.
the wind pushing it back.
Don't know if Kafaluddin is a golfer, but that was a pretty good flop from about 40-odd yards there. Pin high.
If there was no wind, that would have been a 50-50, either a catch or a 6. straight into the wind.
I almost went backwards in the end there. I think the excitement's got to Udin there. He's hitting it to the teeth of the breeze, and that's gone straight up. The camera started panning left, but it ended up falling about stump high.
I think that's about 5 meters short of Miron.
Miron would have been coming in hard off. Well, the Cape breeze, it's one thing that the best teams at these events, especially in Cape Town, do well, is assess the conditions and the wind. Remember Venora in 2017, they were an incredible side. Ajanta Mendes was their skipper, and he had the tactics sorted there. They bowled all their spinners one end, all the seamers the other end.
Khan steaming in.
Oh, playing a miss.
Good length. Didn't hit the deck hard, just came through.
No, just kissing it. Just kisses the deck. A little bit of nibble, perhaps.
Didn't do bad in his first over. Only went for 7. Especially with the Laila Cricket Club batting. 7 and over is not too bad.
No, just if you can get this shaping here, it's going to blow beautifully.
Pushes it for 1.
Nice work by a bull there. I think he's recognised that K4 wants to get on with it, so he can just hang around, push it around. He just ticks it off, and if K4 wants to try and get the net run rate up, then by all means go for it. As you look out here, there's, apart from a few little streaky ones, there's barely a cloud in the sky here. It's a superb day. It'll just be one, I think.
The table's lost its cloth. Good arm. Oh, direct hit.
Unfortunate. A direct hit and just deflects off for an overthrow. So unlucky there for CPI. Need Mother Cricket to come good for them here.
Khan's not doing bad. 2 more balls left for the over. See if he's got something surprised up in his pocket. Khan steaming in. Right arm over.
Nicely worked.
Good length, good length. There's nothing more that you can do. Rather take the singles than 5 boundaries of the over.
That's a good over here from Khan so far. Just the 4 off it. The 5th delivery coming up. And the Masters just shrinking the gap here. They want to try and just put a bit of run rate pressure on. Make Laila think there's a bit of run rate pressure,
Too
but that's
short.
not the one. That's not the delivery for that. You can't bowl short on this wicket, especially with the breeze at this end. Too easy for especially the lefty, just to hit it with the wind.
Way too short. Definitely the wrong line. You got smashed for a boundary.
So that's the end of the over. We're just going to have to find a spare ball here. That one's just gone through the fence. Might have to go on a little expedition. Find them. So this building to the right there, as you look out, is the American Embassy.
Looks like the guys from Bloom is bringing up some spinners. Keeper took the helmet.
Yeah. I mean, Laila, in theory, should be very good players of spin, being from Bangladesh, but you never know. He got to hit the spinner into the breeze now.
Should be a good tactic.
That could be the undoing, especially in this firmish wind. So this is going to be Abra Khan.
Tosses it up. Keeper miss. Wide ball. It's going to be an expensive start. Goes for the second. It's very, very crucial that you don't misfield don't bowl wides. Goes from being a wide to 4 runs over 1 in the first ball. Gonna have to be strict on your fielding. As a keeper myself, rather stand one bit back, take the dot ball than missing it and giving runs away.
No, I don't think he was expecting, Jesse Adams was expecting such a wide delivery there from Abra on the first delivery. It's a nice shot though. It's just going to be a 1, but cracking shot.
That's the line that you want to bowl. Especially bowling it, like you said, to players that's used to spin. You can't miss that spot. If you miss it, it's gonna cost you.
Good match up here now for CPI. They've got the left-hander to the off-spinner, so hopefully turning it away from the bat here. Try and get a little edge or slide one through, but not from there.
Another wide for the over. That's an expensive ball.
That's 7 to the total there. The 3 wides plus the 4 bars are not what they needed. And it's just running away from CPI Masters a little here. And they need a little bit of magic from Abra here.
Laila batting at almost 10 runs and over. Guys from Bloom need to start thinking about the game plan, how they're going to attack, get the run rate down.
Ooh, he went for the big shot inside half, so just runs away for a single, but
I think he was already watching for the ball over the boundary.
I think so. I mean, it's one thing, obviously, you mentioned having the plan, Hendrik, but it's another thing executing, and that's been a little bit of the difference so far. So, but still a long way to go. Another 54 needed.
Sweeped it for the single. There's a massive slag between here and bit of an expensive over for a spin bowler. 14 off the first over. As he walks back to the boundary, a lot to think about. What's my line? What's my length? What can I do to outspin the bowler, or outspin the batsman? Batsman's coming in, getting helmets again. Guys from room changing up the rhythm, going back to pace bowling.
I don't mind it. The spinner, the over wasn't too successful, so try something different. Lawrence de Vet now onto bowl. So try something up. They need to make something happen here. CPI Masters, they need a bit of magic. Their magician, Abracadabra Khan, couldn't make it happen, but maybe Lawrence de Vet will.
Lawrence de Vet coming around the wicket.
Left armour maybe, yeah.
Good ball, good start. Anything less than a boundary is a good start.
Well, you'll take it anyway.
Right hand, left hand combination, very tricky for bowlers. A lot to think when you walk back to your mark to start running.
Yeah, I'll just be looking to push it across, angle it across here. Ooh, it's just about 2 yards closer, and he was on for the run out there at the non-striker's end, but just run away from him. So tidy start here from Lawrence.
Wind still blowing from behind him. Picked it up. Is it in the hand?
Oh, what a catch!
What a catch! Phenomenal hands. Over his head, had to dive backwards. Beautiful catch. That was phenomenal fielding. Beautiful catch. Had to run backwards and to his left, and had to dive backwards into his hands. Beautiful, beautiful catch. I think that's so far for me the catch of the week. I know it's only the start, but
I won't see much better than that. He's running. That was blowing away from him too. He's running backwards. It's blowing away from him back towards square leg, and he's gone over his shoulder backwards. He looks like he's got a bit of a stiff back already. He's got the KT tape on his back, but big dive and grasped it. What a catch. And maybe that's the bit of magic they needed here. They made the breakthrough.
Commitment. Like you said earlier, the guys from Bloem ain't going to give up without a fight. Looking at the highlights, picked up by the batsman. Fielder had to run to his left and had to dive backwards towards his left.
Look at him here. Oh, what a catch that is. And great camera work as well.
Only thing I see that tops up that fielding is when you bring Jonty Rhodes back.
I don't even think Jonty would have got to that one these days. So Lawrence the Vet makes the breakthrough. What a catch again. We've got loads of different angles of that. Great work by all cameramen there.
Glanced it off. Coming back for the second.
Good running. Good running. It's exactly what they need after a wicket. Just run hard, ones and twos. Just get the guys a bit frustrated. It's a good ball from Lawrence, but still goes for a double.
Gets back to the conversation we had. It's all about the game plan. Regardless if I've lost a wicket, game plan is to make ones, twos, fours, and fours, sixes.
So Lawrence after that wicket, he's found a yard or two, hasn't he?
Batsman's turn. That is beautiful running between the wickets.
So 50 for 1 after 6. 47 more need off 70 balls.
Dani Pretorius coming back for his third over. Hopefully he had a deep thought at his fielding position, what the game plan is. Getting it to execute. Glanced it off. Going for the single. Only one. Good start from Dani. Hitting the right length, getting his fielders to back him. Oh, that ball dipped a bit. Short length, didn't come up. Going for the second.
Oh, no.
Oh, what an overthrow.
That was sloppy.
Keeper should have taken that.
Oh, wide throw, but keeper should have taken it. Bounced on the square. There's not many bad bounces here. Yeah, as you say, that ball just looked like it did just skid a little bit through. Maybe just hit a...
Batman went straight onto the back foot and then had to come back forward. Straight drive. Oh. One up, one hand. Good fielding.
Ooh, I don't know if he would have got there, but I think he should have given it a go. The parachute came out early there.
That ball was driven straight into the wind. It would not carry.
Got the 2 steps back, but if he takes a screamer there, and all of a sudden it just opens the door again.
Drop short. I have to say Dani has recovered this over hitting the right length, right line. Not giving the batsman a lot of options to play a different shot. As soon as you start missing that 5th, 6th stump, you give a batsman a chance to decide what he wants to do.
Yeah, definitely is. Great comment there, Hendrik. Yeah, Dani, as I say, he's just found a bit that he just took an unbelievable catch. I think that just spurred him on here, giving him a bit of energy. Short ball though, pulled in front of square. Fielder coming around. Oh, well done.
Good fielding. Age is just a number. Phenomenal fielding.
He's only a teenager, that guy, Hendrik. He just matriculated last year, man.
In Afrikaans, we would have a lot of respect for a man with grey hair on the side. And in Afrikaans, we'll say phenomenale veldwerk. Phenomenal fielding. Translated back to English.
Thanks, bud. You got to keep me in the loop there.
"13 overs left. 42 needed of 65 balls. Left on. Lance steaming in again. Full.
Shot.
Driven straight into the stumps. Only a single.
Jeez, that was like unbelievable straight drive. 2 straight, though.
If we had to look at that replay and he touched his hand, I think it would have been a run out.
Yeah, definitely. But he didn't touch those.
Yeah.
He couldn't touch it. It was absolutely laced. It's actually blown between the 2 stumps there and still nearly gone for 4.
The umpire was calling for world peace. Lawrence, full delivery, good line, good length. Bit of pace there with the wind behind him.
Definitely, he's warmed up now. He's steaming in here.
That was one of the best deliveries that he's bowled in his 2 overs. Short, glanced off. Chasing. Are they going to go take the second one? They are going for it. If that was in line with the stumps, that would have been a run out. Batsman would have been short.
Put the pressure on there, Hendrik. They've identified that the guy third man, he's probably down there for a reason, but he's actually in the hot zone at the moment with the wind blowing this way, and Lawrence, the left arm, blowing into the wicket. So they're taking him on, been successful so far.
Lawrence steaming in, left hand. Full. Straight to the fielder.
The good work in the deep there by the fielder. That ball came quickly to him. He just.
I was about to say, somebody call the medic. That ball got smashed into him.
Not often you hit it almost to the boundary and you've got to sprint through for the single because you might get run out.
Last ball of the over. Slow ball. Picked up.
Great shot. That'll be 4, I think. Fielder going back. Oh, he's dived into the covers there. Didn't quite get there, but a great effort nonetheless.
Good try, good try. 100% saying it again. The guys from Bloom doesn't really give up that easy. Checking the replay.
He just took it with him. It was a good effort, but he just brought the ball with him, ended up flicking it over his head. At the end of another over. Hendrik's been a pleasure. I'm going to step away, but you stay on for a bit here, pal, and I'll leave you with the paddy.
Hendrik. Paddy, welcome back. Simon just stepped out. I think he's still got a little bit of a jet lag flying in all the way from London.
Yeah, I suspect he does. Good to be back. And I fully agree with you. That was a phenomenal catch.
I think that was the play of the day so far.
Well, as you said, play of the week.
Yeah, play of the week. I think Jonty Road needs to step up.
Or Jonty Royd could be that player's coach.
100%. Abba steaming in. Spin bowler. Keeper standing up. Bowling towards the right-hand batsman. Hamza starting. First ball of his game. Short. Scooped. And 4 runs. The length is way bit too short for a spin bowler.
That's not where you want to put the first ball. Batsman picked his spot very well.
He's got a strange action as a bowler. If he can get the right length, it would be hard to pick up. Second ball of the over. Short again. Scooped. Batsman's turning for the second.
They're going to go for two. This time it's a good return, but the batsman was through already.
I think Hamza is not finding his length at this current moment. Gives the batsman a lot of time to make a decision on what shot he wants to play.
Yeah, that's the pressure of not posting a good total.
That's the length you want to hit. Good comeback from the bowler. Good shot. Drop short for a single. Batsman asking for some new gloves. I have to say, with the wind blowing, it's still hot. Wind's not really cooling people down. Batsman's asking for new gloves. Hamza's got 2 balls left for his over. See if he can find the right length now.
And yes, the wind is starting to pick up. Well placed. And they safely come through for 2 runs.
Plays a soft shot to the furthest part of the boundary. Definitely a comfortable 2. Last ball for the over. See if he's got some special ball up his sleeve. Picks it up. 1 bounce. Saved on the boundary.
Well
Beautiful
done.
fielding.
Great.
The guys from Bloemfontein not giving up that easy. Good chase for the ball.
But we also need to acknowledge the batsmen are playing a very intelligent game. They don't seem rushed on any of their shots.
They're not chasing a big total. Don't have to play a silly shot. 73 for 1 after 9 overs. Laila coming comfortably. Kafil standing on 35. Kamran 17. You don't have to play any unnecessary shot. Getting to the total comfortably. Laya Cricket Club needs 24 55 balls. Lawrence de Wet steaming in for his 3rd over. Left arm over towards the right hand batsman. Goes for the appeal.
That's close.
Oh, definitely hit the batsman on the foot. Gotta have to walk it off. Yeah, no, it's outside the line. Definitely outside the line. Batsman's definitely feeling it. Lawrence bowling with the wind from behind. Getting some extra pace on it.
Where did it hit him? On the foot.
If I had a look on the replay, it looked like it hit him on the foot.
Not a good place to receive a cricket ball at that speed.
Lawrence getting some extra gas with the wind behind him.
Hendrik, where are you from?
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg. You don't play often. You don't play often. What I wanted to point out is it is quite amazing how the wind, that's what made that catch so much more exceptional. I have umpiring matches here in Pinelands all over Cape Town. You can literally see the wind take the ball and push it.
I have to say, I think it was Kafil that played a shot, picked it up on its way towards long on, and you could, from the commentating box, you could see the ball coming back.
Yep.
And it landed,
on his foot.
If we had mid on, it would have landed short on mid on. Looks like the batsman's recovering a bit. But that was a phenomenal good ball by Lawrence de Wet. First ball for the over. 1 bounce. not doing too bad, going at 7 runs and over, 14 for the 2, and he's got the only wicket for the day. Lawrence steaming in for his second ball of the over. Short. Not a good ball to ball after you've just bowled a phenomenal good ball into the batsman's foot. Not a good ball. Short. Wide. You have to go back, chat to yourself as you walk back to your start of your bowling run-up.
Yeah, you want to say with that first ball, he definitely put some doubt in the batsman's mind, and then he just put him back to relax with that wine.
Short, good line for a single.
Clever cricket.
Rather take the single than give another 7 wides. Also, but like you said, good cricket by the Laila Cricket Club batsmen. Get myself 4 strikes so I can mentally prepare again on the non-strikers end. Got balled on my foot. Still feeling the pain. Lawrence de Vet, left-hand bowler, coming into a right-hander. Full driven to long off, only for the single. Straight drive into the wind. Especially with the mountain, the winds blow low over the grass, so it doesn't really care where you hit the ball. The wind's playing an X factor role. Full driven, phenomenal shot, 4 runs.
Sorry, Lawrence, you asked him to put the ball there. That was a lovely drive.
Lawrence's last ball for the over. Use the pitch. Askerfield steaming towards his 50 runs, 45, 30 needed or 51 for the total. Shot, driven, 1 bounce, single. And Lawrence completes his 3rd over. Laila Cricket Club, 85 for 1 after 10. Changing sides. Kafil on 46. Kamran 18. Kamran's playing a good support role, dropping singles, giving the strike to Kafil.
Very much so.
Does the guys from Bloemfontein have something up here where they could turn the game around? Need 7 more wickets. Laila Cricket Club 12 or 50 balls. Comfortably strolling towards the victory, Laila Cricket Club.
I think it's going to be very difficult for CPI to motivate themselves from here. How do you defend 12 runs in 10 overs? You need 8 wickets. Simple as that.
Regardless of what the scoreboard's saying, I have to say the guys from Bloemfontein still putting up a fight, fighting up down to the last over, last ball. Change of sides, 10 overs to come. 3 things coming, either 10 overs, 12 runs, or 7 wickets. What can we expect in the next half of the game?
But before any of that happened, let me also comment on something you said previously. The fielding of the CPI team, one has to commend it. The guys are really putting their everything into it. Yes, the balls drop short, etc., but they haven't given up. Good to see.
Donny Pretorius bowling in his 4th over, coming from the new side, coming from, shall we call the American Embassy side?
Embassy side, yes.
Bowling into the wind, so the wind is coming from behind the batsman, from behind the keeper, towards the bowler running into the wind.
Batsmen need to realize that the ball is going to be slower. Oh no.
Bad take by the keeper. Hope his hand's alright.
Ah!
Batsman wanted to come back for the second. I think the other batsman's out of respect for the keeper's hand, only taken the single.
The camaraderie between cricket players, even from different teams. Something quite amazing.
That ball definitely hit the keeper on his finger. Not a pleasant feeling.
Yeah, you've done quite a bit of keeping on your own.
100%. Donny Pretorius picked it up with the wind behind him. One bounce, 4 runs.
All the way.
In the first 10 overs, the wind was benefiting the bowling side, and in the next 10, it's going to be benefiting the batting side. Ball was a good line. It was a good line, good length, good speed. Batsman just picked it up with the wind behind him.
You don't have to put much power in it. You just need to lift it into the air and the wind will do the rest.
Donny steaming in. Good ball, good ball.
Great fielding. No better fielder than a bowler off his own bowling.
100%. Donny steaming in again, into the wind. Batsman dropped it short. Are they going for the second? No, only a single. They know they don't need a lot more runs. 5 more runs to win for Laila Cricket Club. 92 for 1, 10.3. 5 more runs required, or 47 balls. Can Donny do something? Short, scooped.
That's going to go all the way.
4 runs. As you said, Paddy, bowling into the wind. Ball's not going to come as quick as you think it is.
Oh, and there we've got Kafil Adams. 50 has come up. 52 runs off 31 balls. 5 fours, 1 6.
Congratulations, Kafil from Laila Cricket Club. 52 of 31 balls. And only 1 run needed to win. Next batsman coming in for a single.
And I've noticed the umpires taking photographs of everybody that retires. Is that now for the finding session afterwards, or is that for the honours cabinet?
I think it's for both. It's definitely for the fine session. You could have done it in less balls, and it's definitely something for the Instagram pages. Next batsman in, Husai. Laila Cricket Club only needs 1 more run to take the openings game.
Sahid Hussain.
Short, scooped into the gap.
Might just
6 runs. What a way to end the game.
I'm not going to stick around.
He's not. He doesn't have time to waste.
No.
That concludes the match between Laila Cricket Club and CPI Bloemfontein. Beautiful weather. It was a good game. Not enough runs on the board. They didn't have to chase a lot. Laila Cricket Club chasing it down in the 11th over.
Yeah, unfortunately not sufficient runs on the board. Laila Cricket Club were never under pressure. They didn't need to bat with urgency. They just had to put together a steady innings.
CPI Masters still put up a fight up to the last ball.
Oh, yes. You want to go through the batting?
Kafil Udin had to retire. Beautiful, phenomenal batting from him with a 52 of 31. A ball caught by Pretorius, a phenomenal catch bowled by the vet, 21 off 13. Cameron not out, 23 off 14. And Hussein coming in for his first ball, smashing a 6 to end the match. It was a really, really good match. Laila Cricket Club not once under pressure, but good performance by the CPI Masters. It was a good performance by the gentleman from Bloemfontein.
The bowling figures don't look so good. Donnie Pretorius did very well with his 4, only conceding 37, but still an economy rate of 9, not good in LMS. Abbas Khan, 2 overs, conceded 15 runs. He's got the best economy rate at 7.5. Abrar Khan. And yes, there we have Table Mountain Range in the background.
Paddy,
But
it was nice commentating with you in the match between CPI Masters and Laila Cricket Club. Looking forward to the next match.
Thank you. No, I'm starting to enjoy this more and more. Did a little bit last year. And other than announcing the scores, I didn't do much. But Simon put me on a crash course this morning. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Feels like you're in a relationship talking to yourself all day.
Yeah.